The primary purpose of CDF Sweeper was to automate the laborious task of logging on to multiple SFTP sites on a daily basis and either retrieve or send files back and forth between the various servicer SFTP sites, sometimes in the case of some states as many as 150 different SFTP sites. And so let me talk about now, how do we get these files prepared and ready? There's a directory on your computer, on the computer that CDF Sweeper is on, and it is in a particular structure where there are pending folders and processed folders. The processed folders are for those files that have been downloaded from servicers or that have been already sent to servicers. So you'll see in another video how easy it is to find your files. Now, by just simply putting the properly named CDF file or properly named third-party authorization PDF into this directory, it is queued up for sending to its appropriate servicer. And so you can see, again, the different directories, pending and process. Pending is the one that we want to put files in if we actually want to send them to servicers. And you can access this folder from the File menu in CDF Sweeper. It brings it up immediately for you. Now, I've been working on a particular Excel spreadsheet, CDF, ready to go up to Veracrest with an iRecord in it. And so I filled in all the data that's necessary for Mr. Wayne here, and all I have to do to queue it up is to save it, but to save it to the pending directory. And so I go to the pending directory and I place it in there. It's properly named, put it in there with all the other ones that are waiting to go up, click my Excel Save button, and that's it. It's ready to go. I don't have to do anything else to prepare it for going to a particular servicer. So now let's go to the transfer button and the send screen, and you'll see that we have a number of files that are ready to go up to the servicers. Now these reflect the ones we saw just earlier in the pending folder, CDF files and PDFs for Provident, Flagstar, Central, Veracrest, and City. Now the number of files are reflected there, and I can at any particular point for one of the servicers click the send button, and let's go ahead and do that for City. I'm going to send the one CDF for City. I click send. It connects to City, logs on, sends the file, and then disconnects from City. And you'll see on the left now in the grid, City's no longer there because it's been sent and there are no more pending files. Now, the real power is if I have multiple, like I did here, I had 5 ready to go, but you could have as many as 100 or 200 files ready to go to 50, 60, 100 plus servicers. If I click the send all files, it will go through all of these SFTP sites for all of these services. In this case, these 4, send all the CDFs, all the PDFs, up to the log on to the SFTP sites for these servicers and send them. So let's click that and watch what happens. So I connect to Provident, I send the files to Provident, Flagstar, Central Mortgage, and Veracrest. Now you can see there are no more pending files because they've all been sent. Let's take a look at what's happened. We had the City one that we did manually. Now we have 2 TPAs and 1 CDF file that was sent to Provident. Flagstar had 1 TPA and 2 CDF files that were sent. Down at Central Mortgage, 1 PDF and 1 Excel spreadsheet, and then a whole bunch of them were sent to Veracrest. And all of these were done with a simple click of a button. Now if I go into my pending folder, you'll see there's no more there. It's ready to receive new files for the next time I want to process uploaded files to the CDS sites. But if I look at my processed directory and I look at, say, Veracrest, which had the most, and I go to the from state directory and I scroll down because I have them sorted by date, you'll see there are those 2 CDF files. So I can always go back and take a look at them, but they're neatly cataloged within the proper site. It's really that simple.